everyone, welcome back and welcome to anybody new stopping by. It's been a couple days since I did a video and I thought today I would do Rachel's weekly challenge, hashtag Roxy's weekly challenge. This week it was botanical sample tags and I'm real excited about it. I hope that I can do something with it. We'll see how that goes. Now, normally, as everybody knows, it's a 45-minute challenge. And because of my camera shutting off, I'm going to start with 25 minutes. When the buzzer goes off, I'll stop the camera, start it again, and set it for 20 minutes to make my 45. I don't know. Maybe I won't need the whole 45, but I'm not going to count on that. So I'm going to start my timer at the 25 minutes. And what I did, I went through sort of my stash bucket. And a while ago, Rachel had done a challenge and we had put made fabric cards. Well, I still had two that I never completed. So I think I'm going to try these to use at least one of those. I also have these. This is, I forget what we call it, the collaged paper that you just keep attaching book pages to and collaging in the rolls and then cut them out. I had these in there. I don't know if any of them will work, but I pulled those out. And I thought I would make a few more tags. So that's my big plan. So I think I sort of like this. This is just from my scrap bin. I'm going to make it about 6 inches. I don't know how wide that is. I'm going to cut this down to about 3 1/4, something like that. So I'll make a tag out of that. I have these, I think I'll use this. Yeah, I think I'll use that one. I won't use this one. These French checks. I still have some of those that I had printed out from another challenge. So I'm going to make that about 3 inches wide. And then I'll just back these. All of mine are going to be probably a different size. I want that. Yeah, that's fine. And then I have this, which is only 5 inches. But that's okay. I'm going to put this stuff aside, get something to back these on. There we go. So I feel out of sync. I haven't videoed for a couple of days. What do I want to put on the back of these? Something neutral. That might be too light. So I'm just going to start by making these tags and then we're going to get right to it. Of course, I have to make this difficult. I'll back it with that. I think that's some avocado stained paper. And then that is not going to be a tag. So we'll just back these real quick. I have been doing some things in the background that I'm just not ready to air yet. So I have been doing that and preparing for that. Spread that glue around. Is there any side I want? This is just some vintage ledger paper. It was in my scrap bin, so I thought, you know what, I can make a tag out of that. And sort of want the back, or the background sort of neutral anyway for everything that we're doing. This is one of Rachel's printouts. I think it's a background. Can't remember the kit, but it's one of my favorites. My tags are pretty quick and easy. Weather really warmed up here today. It's been actually very pleasant for a while now. I mean, we've had warm days, but today it's up in the 90s, and as soon as you walk outside, it slams you in the face. I know these aren't glued down as well as they should be, but I'm going to be stitching around them. So I'm okay with that. Quiet, because I'm concentrating. Probably a blessing in disguise, right? This one. What did I do here? So those are ready. These I don't know if these will work, but I'm going to try them. I'll just use this as my guide. Probably way more than I'm going to be able to get done, so I do want to try one of these. I'm going to wait and see what flowers I may pick out. So maybe I'll lay that one aside. These are all different. And then maybe pick one of those. I meant to write down where I got these printables. I got them a long time ago on Etsy, and I forget who they came from. And I had some mushrooms. I thought I would try some of those, or at least one. Oh, come on, Sheila. Dropping things on the floor here. So, I'm just going to tear out. I think I want to try this. I think I want this one. So I will look up, just in case anybody's interested, the link for these printables. I can't honestly remember. I'm going to try that. I sort of like this potted plant here. I just want to get a few of these torn out, and then hopefully the process will go quicker. Let's see. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 5. So I definitely want to do... Well, let me start with these two, and then as I move along, I will decide. Oh, come on, chair. There we go. Ooh, I do like that on there. Ooh, I like it on here too. Let me see, I thought that maybe a mushroom. I really like that. I'm going to put that one on there. I think I will put it right there. I wonder if I should, oops, I'll tear this side. Oop. Maybe I will. So Rachel is on vacation this week, and I'm very pleased for her. You know, like most of my family live out of state, and I know that most of her family is in Australia, and since this whole COVID thing, she hasn't been able to see them, you know, and so I'm glad that she at least got to go out and about. Ooh, I like that on there. I think I'll put that one. Well, I could always cut. Well, I made my... I'll put that about there. I'm glad that she and her family are out and about, getting a break from her daily routine, seeing some new scenery. I think that helps us all when that happens. I'm a little bit envious. Alright, so let's need something red, I think. I don't know if I really like that on there. Let's do some mushrooms. Let's see what happens with the mushrooms. this edge off. Let's see if any of these will work. Might look good on that other fabric one. Oh, I haven't done my fabric one. Well, I'll use that. Put that one in there. Decisions, decisions. Alright, so I got it. So I like on that one. Make that one into a tag. Decide. I really like this purple flower here, so I want to get it torn out and see if I can use it somewhere. I actually came into my craft room last night and I so badly wanted to do something, but I've been working on a project that I'm going to air all in a row, or post on YouTube all in a row. And so when I come in here, it was like I wanted to craft so bad, but my mind was in so many different directions that I couldn't reel myself in. To make a decision on what I wanted to work on. So out of sheer frustration, I gave up. I was like, well, I will do that. I will come back here and revisit that another time. My mornings have been tied up, and that seems to be my most creative time. I feel like that's when I'm my most focused. And, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that on there. I think that one will go on there. And then, what two do I have left? Maybe that there. I really want to use this purple one. Really like that purple one. Doesn't go on any of that. I think it's too bright. Yeah, it's too bright on there. I like that on there. I like the mushrooms on there. Mushrooms there. Anything more blue? I thought I printed out some blues. I think I like this one. Well, easier. Probably should have just done these one at a time. I'm not good under time restrictions and doing several at once, as you all know. Okay, so I'm going to use this one on here. I like the way that looks. Let's see. I don't think that's going to show. Be nice if those flowers would show, but they're not going to. Guess I'll stick with this. I feel like this needs to be, well, let's just cut the ends. We just do this, because the Lord knows how long it's going to take me with the fabric. Where do I want? I think I'll put this up. Might need to cut this down a little. I feel like it's too fat. See how this works out for me. Well, it's going to be a skinny tag, but that's okay. I like it better that way. And then I'll do this one. And then I'm going to have to use my... Sorry for all the noise. My chair doesn't like to go across a rug that hits underneath my table at a very bad point. So the wheels that do not want to roll over the edge of that rug. And I've never corrected it because it would require the assistance of my husband, who always seems to have better things. Well, it's sort of like these to the side. I'll put it in the center. I don't know how that's going to look. No, I'm going to put it over here to the side. Then we'll figure it out. Alright. So there are our tags. Now, move all this stuff out of the way. And I just have my scrap basket. It's one of those two-tiered things that I just put scraps in, and then I have fabric scrap drawer underneath my desk here as well that I'm going to pull from. So let's see what we can figure out. So I have some purple and green. I like it with that. So we're not really veering off from what Rachel did. I feel like this tag's too, well, maybe once we get a, let's just see where it goes. I'm just digging from here to see what scrap fabrics. Ooh, see what I mean? There's my 25 minutes. I'm going to turn you off and right back on. Okay, now that means I only have 20 minutes left to finish this. So I am going to work one at a time. Start with that. I'm going to see. I want to see if any of these fabrics will work. This is velvet. I think it's going to be, yeah, that's too thick. Some blue. I think my little squares need to be longer though. Let's just play around here. That's the same. She sort of had it as a sample, if you will. I think I'm gonna, well, maybe I need to cut this down a little bit smaller. I could always make that tag shorter if need be. See if I like those. Don't really know. Notice how I started here and I'm jumping all over the place. Oh gosh, here. It's sort of like that up there. I don't know if I like that one there or not. I'm just playing here because I don't really know what I want. I think these pieces are too big. Yeah, I don't want that one there. know about that blue one there. I really like that fabric. What else? I need some neutral, something neutral. I think I'm going to cut this tag, make this tag a little bit shorter maybe. I just want to see how long I want these. No, that might be alright. I think after we stitch. So that one I'm going to leave like that. This one needs something different. Maybe, do I have any laces I have in here I don't really care for? Guess that's why they're in the scrap bag. Do I like this better? Leave that there. Alright, I need to figure out this purple. I thought this drawer too. I am not liking this tag because of how fat it is. I'm just going to leave that. Ooh, maybe that looks good on this one. I think I like the lighter. See, I have some eyelet. I like that on there. What about over here? Does this need? That's too dark. Let me get some of these glued. Even though we're going to stitch, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on these. I have used my sewing machine, but it still loves me. I have that like that. I'll put that over there. And then up or across. I think I'll make it go across. Not loving it at all. Maybe my samples are too big. I don't know. I just want those to stay in place so I can stitch them. How much time do I have? 10 minutes. So I don't have to stitch. I'm going to go ahead and put some embellishment as far as like a tag or something, or a label like Rachel did. Let's see if any of these, I haven't cut any of these out. It's too small. Let's see what I got in here. Maybe I'll just go with my regular labels. I wonder about too matchy-matchy. Too big. So they do need to be smaller, I think. You know what? Maybe if I, yeah, maybe not. My desk is going to be a mess with little bits. I need to get me a little scrap bin for my desk. I don't know why I always have so much issue with the sticker paper. I think I don't want that on there. I don't really like it on here. Well, you know what? It doesn't have to be a full tag. It can be a partial tag or a label. So that one, and I'm just going to that one's ready to be stitched. So we have one. Can't use all brown, Sheila. I wish I had some small. I think red is going to go with any of these. Yeah, I didn't prepare for this, did I? I'm really not liking mine. Really not liking mine. I'm going to cut out one of these. These labels are my porch prints. I do remember that. They're on sticker paper, which is not my friend. My problem is my labels are too big. Sort of plain, but nonetheless. Okay, that's that one. Let's see. I don't know if any of these would work on here or not. This tag is just lacking. Really lacking something for me. I feel like it needs to be thinner. So I'm just going to make it thinner. A little bit better. I'm not liking that. Maybe some of this. Alright. And push my papers and scrap out of the way here. I feel like I need something there, but I'm not liking anything that I have, and I think these are maybe this 512. Oh, not my fabric scissors. Just don't know. Just not loving it. Maybe once I stitch, it's going to give me a different feel. But I'm just not loving these. Up. Let me glue my fabric back down here. I will stitch these off camera. Liking that one better. Right, what else do we got in? Don't have any more done, so we'll try to maybe finish another one here. I'd like to finish this one if possible. See how it comes out. So you know what? I think I'm going to make this shorter. Just going to do it. I sort of like that. I know it's a sharp contrast. We'll see. My opinion may change. Do you have anything with some green in it? Let me see what's up here. some scrap in here. And awful, I have material everywhere. Just everywhere. You think you could find something when you're looking for it, and you can't. Huh. Incredible. There we go. Here's a piece of what I wanted. Want that, or is it? Oop. Well, it doesn't matter if I want that. Alright, so there's my 45 minutes, and what I am going to do is I'm going to stitch the 3 that I completed, and I'll be right back to share it with you. Okay, I'm back. I did my stitching. I like them a lot better now that they are stitched. I ended up stitching all the way around, and then through my fabric I just zigzagged in different lengths or widths and just did a little bit of crazy stitching across the bottom. You can see on the back, and stitched around the perimeter. And I have to say, I think this one's my favorite one now. But anyway, I completed 3. I think I'm going to continue to work on these 2. I really want to do one of these fabric ones to see how that turns out. But thank you very much for stopping by. I think this would be really cute with toppers once we get the toppers in them. Yeah, I'm really pleased. I wasn't liking what I was doing as I was going, so my suggestion to anybody that does it, keep going. For me, once I stitch, it brings it together. That's just me. Other people can do it without stitching and it looks absolutely stunning. But for me, personally, I just have to stitch and then I feel like it brings it together. So, anyway, there you go. I will be back very soon. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Happy crafting, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.